Hi, I'm Cindy Tarr, Cindy Tarr Hypnosis. I also do energy healing. This video is a demonstration of distant healing with your pet. I want you to see what I do so it's not so foreign to you. So this is my replica of a horse or a mule or a donkey or a cow or sheep or any livestock. And this is what I use to do the healing on. So what I do is I send you an intake form and get an idea of what's going on, what sort of issues the animal is having. And this is the energy healing part of it. And I'll have other parts then I'll have a video of other parts of this at another time, but this is the energy healing. So this is what I call MM. This is a local mule that I have had a session with already, but I thought it would be important for you to see what I do. So MM has an issue with his left shoulder and possibly into the neck. I'm not 100% sure, but I got a pain in my left shoulder that signified that that's was one of his issues. He's got some behavioral issues. So we have a lot more to do than just the energy healing, but this is the energy healing part of it. And before I actually do energy healing, I get into more of what the background is, and a lot of that is through animal communication. Talk to them and find out, and if there's any emotion that they have, any anger, any sadness, any frustration, or all of that will come up in me, and that will be another video. So right now this is M&M, and he's got an issue on his left shoulder. Might have an issue in his genitals because he's acting a little steadily. We're going to work with that. Might possibly have an issue in his let me see, it was his left eye, this one right here. Not sure, but we're going to do some energy healing to see if we can uncover any of that and get rid of it, just balance it out. So the first thing that I do, this is going to be a very short demo, and I won't get too much into the actual healing part of it. As you will see, I'll start to jerk and move and sometimes yawn and things. That means that the energy is running through me pretty good, and that's always a good sign. So if you see that, that's what's going on. And I can feel through my hands if there's any areas that we haven't covered yet. Like when I did this the first time, there was an area in his stomach that I felt something wasn't quite right, and I contacted the owner, who said, oh yeah, we just put him on Gut X, which is apparently a good supplement, but he was adjusting to it. And the second time I went in to check his stomach, there wasn't anything. So I think we balanced that out okay. So, but I'm going to check all of those areas now. This is the second time. So this is MM. So I just get myself ready mentally. In a session, I will mute you so you don't ask questions, and I will just be silent. It's kind of boring to watch, but I wanted you to know. So this is going to be an abbreviated version of it, and I will talk through it just because it's important to do that right now on a demo. Okay, so this is to start the process. Start getting energy in my hands. You feel it, you can feel it feels like a ball, kind of. It's a light ball. You can feel the parameters of it. And the energy will go from palm to palm. So typically whatever area that they need healing on, I will put in in the middle of that ball. And in the middle of my palms, so it will go through into that area. Nothing is set in stone on how you do this. It really has to do with how you feel inside. Sometimes I'll flick my hands, which it just will feel like there's just stuff that I'm taking out of there, bad stuff that I'm taking out of there, and I don't want it there. So that's kind of what that is. It's kind of a natural thing. It might be something important, might not be, but I like to, when I come back on with my hands, to have pure hands. Okay, so here we go with M&M. Going to balance out first. I felt the energy. I'm going to balance him out. And the chakras. Let's just go on over through all of his body. In a balancing sort of way. Not feeling too much yet. This is just almost as good as if you're with the animal themselves. Once you've connected with the animal, this is sufficient. So we're going to go from one end to the other, balancing them out. And now he's got a left shoulder issue, so I'm going to start right here. We're going to run some energy in there and see if we got it last time, or if there's more to heal. Just going to scan the other parts of his body and see how it feels. It's red energy. He had some issues in his genitals yesterday. I checked that out. There's still some issues with the genital area. I don't get anything on his lower legs or upper legs. I don't get anything really on there, but I'm going to balance. Run some energy just for a little balancing thing here. So I'm running some good energy right now. It's running now. Also wanted to check his eye, specifically his left eye. Continually think about M&M to keep me connected to him. There is some emotion going on. I need to relieve this emotion, let it out. Until it's all subsided. Let me get into his eyes here. Now just make sure. Yeah. I just get just a little bit darker in the left eye than the right eye. Like the right eye is perfect and the left eye is just a little bit darker. So we can pull all that out. Whatever's stuck in there, pull it out. Let's just pull out anything that doesn't need to be there. He doesn't seem to have any spinal issues, but that's a little bit different process if he did. So I'm feeling like we're getting really better here. I'm glad I did a second session because he had some emotion to get out. Okay, we're just going to rebalance him now. Thank you, Eminem. I'm going to set you down now so you can relax and rest.